Hello everyone, I'm Andy Savage, coming to you from Qatar, a small but beautiful country bordering Saudi Arabia. We traveled halfway around the world because we think this story is important. It's the story of a man named Ali Almari.
A man who's been held in isolation at the Charleston Brig for 7 years without ever having been charged with a crime and never getting the chance to face his accuser, the government of the United States.
From my point of view, if the government, of course, they think or believe that Ali is doing something wrong, they need to prove it to us.
I am one of Ali's attorneys, and with his permission and working with a Charleston-based TV producer, I decided to tell his story and traveled to Qatar and Saudi Arabia to meet his family.
How long has it been since you've seen your father? Abdul Hamdi, what do you miss most about your dad?
I'm telling Ali's story in the hopes it can bring justice to someone who seems to have been forgotten by the American legal system. Whether he is guilty or innocent is for a judge or jury to decide. In this program, we're simply asking, why won't the government allow his case to be heard?
And as I see it, it is most likely because the Department of Defense and the federal government, the White House, still view him more of an enemy combatant than an ordinary criminal.
This chapter of Ali's life begins on the darkest day in modern American history, September 11th, 2001. In the weeks and months that followed the attack that killed 2,700 Americans, people of Arab descent were targeted for arrest by the Bush administration in an attempt to stop any future terrorist attacks. In December of 2001, Ali was one of those swept up. He was arrested in Peoria, Illinois, where he was a graduate student at Bradley University. His oldest son, Abdul Hadi, was an 8-year-old boy the day he saw his father arrested.
And what did they do with your father?
حطوني في البيت وراحوا ويا أبي وذاك اليوم.
Still, why was Ali arrested? Part of it appears to be the timing of his return to the United States on a student visa. He had received his undergraduate degree from Bradley University in 1991, and after 10 years at home in Qatar, decided to return for his master's when classes began in the fall, coming back to the U.S. on September 10th, 2001, just one day before the 9/11 attack.
What do you think he's done that caused him to be detained in the United States?
Nothing, maybe wrong time and a wrong place in America. That's it.
On the same day that Ali was arrested in Illinois, his brother Jarrallah was taken into custody in Pakistan. He was later turned over to American authorities and eventually wound up in Guantanamo Bay. He was held there for 6 years and 8 months without any charges. He woke up one day and they said, "You're free, go back to Qatar." And he's speaking out for the first time on American television.
What I've read about you, but I want to hear it from you, is that Pakistan picked you up because you were in the country unlawfully. They claimed you didn't have a visa, and then you were sold to the American government.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
When they kept me in Pakistan's city called Squida, the American government told the Pakistani government, any Arabic guy there in this area, please, we need it by $5,000.
Is it because of the location? Were you near the Afghanistan border?
No, they find people.
But where were you?
I was in Quetta.
And is that near Afghanistan?
Like 4 hours.
As the U.S. government knew from the 9/11 attack, the al-Qaeda mastermind, Osama bin Laden, set up most of his operation in Afghanistan in the mountains bordering Pakistan. Jarrallah's proximity to this area made him a reasonable suspect, yet charges were never brought against him.
They questioned me, you will be killer, but they didn't question George Bush.
I don't want to question George Bush now. I want to question you, because you're the one they locked up and they said you were a terrorist. And they kept you for 6 years and 8 months. You never went to court?
No.
They never gave you a specific charge of what you did wrong?
No.
And then one day, you were free.
Right.
And are you a free man now in your home country?
Yeah.
You can go where you want to go, be who with you want to be?
Yep.
Jarrallah and Ali are from a large family of 12, most of whom live in Saudi Arabia. His brothers Mohammed and Naji both got their college educations in the U.S.
But see, I lived there. I live a good life there. I stayed there for almost 7 years. I never have any, even small things never happened to me there.
Ali's brother Naji believes Jarrallah's arrest prompted U.S. authorities to do the same to Ali.
See, each one of them have a different way. Ali is a religious person. you know, before the whole thing has come up, he was a religious person and he was very, very faithful to Islam. And finally, regarding Jalal, Jalal was not really a Muslim. He does not even pray at times. He just want to see what's the curiosity. He's just mainly a curiosity to go there. And Jalal did not stay that long in Afghanistan. After maybe 2 weeks, and then he ran away. And they caught him in Pakistan.
Ali was originally arrested as a material witness in connection with his brother Jarrah's arrest.
But oftentimes, do you know the expression, where there's smoke, there's fire? Do you know that expression?
No.
Where there's a little hint of somebody doing something wrong, then there may be evidence, a lot of evidence, about how he tried to harm Americans.
This is what the Americans said. But if there is evidence, why not they put it in the court? If this is enough evidence, why not? This is my question. I'm asking. Okay, if they say it is, just put it in the court. Let's say the judge.
But you know, if there is evidence that supports what the administration says he did, they may kill him.
It's fine. If he makes something wrong, fine, let's kill him. But he didn't make something wrong. Why they hide him like this?
So why hasn't Ali ever been to court? In the Bush administration, the president believes he was given the authority to hold anyone suspected of terrorism as an enemy combatant indefinitely. Ali is one of those people. Ali's wife Maha and her 5 young children finally made it home to Saudi Arabia after 18 months of questioning by U.S. officials, including the CIA and the FBI.
ما ينقصها المادة أو ينقصها الأكل أو ينقصها أكثر ما ينقصها رؤية زوجها الائتلاف مع زوجها تآلف مع زوجها كزوجة مع زوجها.
When our Savage Report investigation continues, we take a closer look at the allegations against Ali, a government description that paints the picture of a very, very dangerous man.
Well, he's not Bonnie or Clyde. That's the whole point. He is something very different. He's more like Osama bin Laden.
You're watching the American justice system in the time of war, a tale of two brothers. Stay with us.